African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 9th of June, 2023. The armed forces of the Russian Federation launched a long-range maritime and airborne high-precision strike against foreign-made ammunition, weapons, and military equipment depots, including unmanned aerial vehicles, last night. All the assigned targets have been engaged. The strikes disrupted the supply of groups of Ukrainian troops in the areas of combat operations. The Ukrainian armed forces have continued their attempts to launch offensive operations in South Donetsk and Zaporizhzhia directions during the previous 24 hours. In the area of the Vermivsky salient, units of the Vostok group of forces repelled 4 enemy attacks launched by up to 2 battalion tactical groups reinforced with tanks in the areas of Levidnoy, Zaporizhzhia region, Novoselka, Storozhivoy, and Neskutchnoy, Donetsk People's Republic. In Zaporizhzhia direction, 2 attacks by Ukrainian troops in the areas of Novodanilovka and Malaya Tokmachka, Zaporizhzhia region, were repelled by decisive and competent actions of Russian troops, airstrikes and artillery fire during the day. In addition, 2 clusters of manpower and hardware of the 47th Armed Forces of Ukraine Mechanized Brigade were hit by heavy flamethrowers south of Orkhov, Zaporizhzhia region. Operational tactical aviation of the Vostok group of forces have inflicted fire damage against reserves of the enemy close to Gulyai-Pol, Omelnik, and Preobrazhenka, Zaporizhzhia region. Total losses of the armed forces of Ukraine in these directions during the day have amounted to 680 Ukrainian troops, 35 tanks, 11 infantry fighting vehicles, 19 armored fighting vehicles, 6 motor vehicles, including 3 HMMWVs, as well as a French-made César self-propelled artillery system. In Donetsk direction, the most active fighting took place in the areas of Maryanka and Avdiivka, Donetsk People's Republic. The U group of forces successfully repelled 6 attacks by units of the 110th Mechanized, 59th Motorized Infantry and 79th Airborne Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine close to Kimik, Krasnogorovka, Pervomaiskoy, and the northern edge of Maryanka, Donetsk People's Republic. There were no incursions into Russia's defense. The enemy's losses during the day have amounted to up to 410 Ukrainian troops, 4 tanks, 8 infantry fighting vehicles, 7 motor vehicles, 1 US-made M777 artillery system, and 1 Stubby howitzer. Moreover, an ammunition depot of the 79th Air Assault Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces has been hit close to Krasnogorovka. In Kupiansk direction, operational tactical and army aviation and artillery of the Zapad group of forces inflicted fire damage on the units of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, close to Novomlinsk, Molchanovo, Berestovoy, Kharkov region, and Rozovka, Lugansk People's Republic. In addition, actions of 2 sabotage and reconnaissance groups of the Armed Forces of Ukraine were thwarted near Alshana, Kharkov region, and Novoselovskoye, Lugansk People's Republic. Over 30 Ukrainian troops, 3 motor vehicles, 1 Uragan MLRS vehicle, and 2 D-30 howitzers have been neutralized in this direction during the day. In Krasny Lyman direction, Russian aviation, artillery, and heavy flamethrower systems of the center group of forces hit units of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, close to Nevskoy, Lugansk People's Republic, Yampilovka, and Grigorovka, Donetsk People's Republic. 1 sabotage and reconnaissance group of the Armed Forces of Ukraine has been disabled close to Chervenaya Dybrova, Lugansk People's Republic. The enemy has suffered losses of over 50 Ukrainian troops, 1 armored fighting vehicle, 2 motor vehicles, 2 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery systems, and 1 D-20 howitzer in this direction in the past 24 hours. A US-made and /TPQ-37 counter-battery radar station was destroyed near Serebryanka, Donetsk People's Republic. In Kherson direction, the enemy suffered the losses of up to 70 Ukrainian troops, 10 armored fighting vehicles, 7 motor vehicles, 1 Grad MLRS vehicle, 1 Akatsiya self-propelled artillery unit, and 1 D-30 howitzer. Operational tactical and Army aviation, missile troops and artillery of the armed forces of the Russian Federation have neutralized 97 armed forces of Ukraine artillery units at their firing positions, enemy manpower and hardware in 126 areas. 2 command and observation posts of the 24th Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine have been engaged close to Dzerzhinsk, Donetsk People's Republic. A communication station of the 102nd Territorial Defense Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces has been destroyed near Gulyai-Pol, Zaporozhye region. A MiG-29 aircraft of the Ukrainian Air Force has been shot down by Russian fighter jet close to Novoye Zaporozhye, Zaporozhye region, in an aerial battle. Russian air defense facilities have shot down 1 Su-25 airplane of Ukrainian Air Force near Babino, Kherson region. Air Defense Forces have intercepted 2 Storm Shadow cruise missiles and 14 MLRS projectiles during the day. In addition, 13 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles were destroyed in the areas of Ogretsovo, Alshana, Kharkov region, Zydlovka, Lugansk People's Republic, Volodino, Krasnogorovka, Donetsk People's Republic, Sladkaya Baka, Zaporozhye region, Bratolyabovka, Peskanoy, and Vasilyevka, Kherson region. In total, 440 airplanes and 238 helicopters, 4,555 unmanned aerial vehicles, 424 air defense missile systems, 9,798 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,122 combat vehicles equipped with MRLS, 5,062 field artillery cannons and mortars, as well as 10,838 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.